Let's talk about shaking some of the fact from the fiction on digging tools. Everybody's got their own preference. We'll start this video that way and say that everybody, according to their ground around them, you can look right out here and see the red clay. We have a lot of that here, a lot of rock. When this gets dry, it's hard as cement. So some of these tools are great under certain circumstances, and we're going to talk about 4-ball digger. Was a Samson, I think Lesh made those and still put them out. Great shovels, used them a lot. As a matter of fact, I used down a couple of those until I tried a few different things. And this is a common digging tool. It's more of a finishing tool, like when you get your hole open, when you want to be careful, or you're in a manicured yard. There's lots of different designs of these. You can buy them from lots of different companies. That's a Lesh hand digger. I've used them down before just to nearly nothing, and they last a very long time. This is a high quality tool that I highly recommend, and that's the hand digger. We're going to move up to one I just recently purchased from Gravedigger tools. And when I first got this shovel, it was really dry in Alabama. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not like it. I beat my hands up. I even put some pad on the thing to keep from beating my hands up, knocking chunks out of my fingers with it. But once the ground softened up and the rain came in, I've used this thing several times and I absolutely love it. Now, in the right conditions, this tool's great. Like, it's really small, you can walk on the property. Most homeowners don't freak out when you got this in your hand. I mean, it's just a little guy. It is not intimidating. He also makes a hand digger that has a handle on it with a smaller, instead of this big square. I think this shovel would have been a lot better with a round tubing, a smaller round tubing like up here at the top. But you know, that's just my opinion. I do like this shovel, like the shape of it. It does a good plug. It's gonna last forever, I can tell you that. All right, now let's look at the next one. Shovel is the Cirque by Excalibur Tools. Casey Dittman builds these. Really well built, high quality shovel. Like the Samson, I'm not a big fan because there's not a lot of place to put your foot. And a lot of times you miss and you hit your ankle. There's not much of a step there. And like I say, in rocky, hard clay territory, it's not easy to dig. What would improve a shovel like this, in my opinion, is something wider at the top to get your foot on. But you know, a lot of people use this shovel with much success in their areas and they absolutely love it. It is built well. It feels good in the hand and it's not too heavy. And I find I like it when it's raining and I don't have to really fight with the ground. But my top shovel that I use most of the time, and it's only 40 inches, which makes it perfect. It comes right up to my waist. It's got plenty. Now, I added these bicycle brakes pads on the end here. It's got plenty of footstep on the edge, so you can really, get down in some really hard ground and make a difference, where on one of these you're having to use the side of your foot. Now this one here, you're going to be on your hands and knees on both of these, using those two. This is the Raven Model 25, I think, by Predator Tools. This one will cost you about the same as this one. Now, there's only a couple of lengths. These come in a couple lengths. These come in a couple of lengths. He's got a longer one. I think he's got a 38 or a 40. This one is a 40. Here's the difference in the blades. This one is kind of triangular. This one's more cupped. Same basic thing going on. Just one has a little more blade and a little more foot on it. But like I say, it's gonna come down to what suits your style of digging and the territory you live in. Here in Alabama, honestly, I need several different shovels. because it changes so much here from red clay to real rocky. And some shovels just do better than others. I got a few more I'm going to pick up I think are going to make good tools. And I'll do videos on those when they come out. But here's a few of them and my thoughts on them. Appreciate y'all watching. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. Thank you for watching Finding Alabama.